A lot of who you are as a person is your character comes out in sports. I wanted to do everything and experience everything that I could during the years that I was in high school, and being at a small school gave me that opportunity. And that includes the arts. I had a blast playing the trumpet. In fact, I played football and played in the band, so when they went in for halftime to go through halftime adjustments, I was playing the trumpet in the marching band in all my pads. So when I got to Colorado, I was 147 pounds, dripping wet. And I came as a preferred walk-on, and Coach McCartney said, I don't know if you're going to be able to handle this physically. And I said, you just give me the chance, and I'm going to show you I can handle it physically. So I came as a quarterback. I went to DB, I went to running back, and then ended up at wide receiver in the span of 6 days. From that day to 7 days, I got a full ride scholarship. So he gave me an opportunity that I just wanted somebody to give me an opportunity. And then for the next 4 years, I believed that learning starts at the edge of uncomfortable, and he made me uncomfortable because he got every ounce of talent he could out of you, and when he got it out of you, it still wasn't good enough. So it made you better. It kept you going. It made you do things that I've taken from that experience and taken them into my life, and that is exactly the way that I coach my employees. I think the biggest thing for me was I knew that I was accountable to people. And in football, I never played against the other team. I played for the people that were on my side. I played for the guy that was on my right, on my left, and behind me, and was accountable to them. And I think that accountability grew very, very strong friendships. So when you look back at what was the most impactful thing to me is I can pick up the phone to any of those guys I went to high school with that maybe I haven't talked to in 3 or 4 years and said, do you remember when? My fondest memory in football is probably going to be a little bit different than everybody expects. We played the University of Illinois when I was a senior. And my best friend was dying of cancer, who was in the stands at that game. And we had thrown a long pass about the third play into that game, and I ran to the center of the field to get him to acknowledge I was looking for him. And I think that's the most memorable deal that I have because he didn't make it through the third quarter, and 4 days later he died. So for me, that was a pretty impactful moment. For the rest of my time there, outside of that, going from a team that really wasn't a national contender to all the way to the national championship game as a senior, and everything that happened in those 4 years, I will never, ever forget that or the guys that I played with, ever. It was an incredible experience. Being inducted into the CHSAA Hall of Fame, this is one of the biggest honors I've had in my life. And for it to be here, where I grew up in a state that I love and the people I love and had the chance to play college, and for people to think enough of me as a person and as a player to be inducted into the group that's here is an unbelievable honor, and I'm very, very thankful for it.